Yo, I'm trying to catch you, man.
I'm just learning myself.
Yeah. A little bit off, but still in the game.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen here. We chopping it up over man Cheese. I call him Cheese. This is Christian Ekerfors from Gothenburg, y'all. And I call him the funky drummer. He's Sweden's funky drummer. Came from a group called Stone Funkers. So I'm going to ask him about 5 questions. This is called the Red Chair, where we just get down and let it do what it do. You know what I mean? So we chopping it up. First question is...
Hello, everybody.
Cheese. Yeah, man. So when did you first hear about funk? We're gonna talk about funk. That's the subject tonight. Christian Ekerfors, Cheese, DJ Cheese. We're gonna talk about funk. Take 1. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess it was when my dad played Herbie Hancock for me.
Okay.
Back in the 70s.
Okay, Herbie Hancock.
Because he plays trombone.
Right.
And so, yeah.
That was your entrance point.
Yeah, entrance point.
How old were you?
About that time, maybe 10 years old, something. Yeah.
So you're from Gothenburg, Sweden, right? That's the west coast of Sweden.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a whole other vibe than Stockholm. So, right, it's a whole other energy because, I mean, they really get the funk over there in Gothenburg. I think it's more powerful there. Tell us about how you got started with the Stone Funkers and tell me a little bit about that, man. I'd love to hear about that.
Actually, I met the brothers Larsson, which is the founders of the group with me.
Yeah?
We met in the skateboard ramp back in '78.
You skateboard,
already.
okay.
So we actually started off with I played with the Torsten Larsson, the guitar player, which also produced most of our records.
Okay.
So we started off in the skateboard ramp, and we played like skate punk, and we played rock, and then Emrock, his older brother, the singer in the Stone Funkers, they both went to the States, but Emrock went there first, and when he came back, he came back with all of that breakdance music, and he colored his hair, and he was doing breakdance. He had this, like a big ghetto blaster, you know,
yeah.
So So he got me into this music, and it connected with the music my dad played to me,
right?
Which I felt already then.
The groove.
So it
was the groove.
Yeah, because I was into rock and all kinds of stuff, and reggae, of course, always Bob Marley and stuff like that. But then around '84, it just turned funk.
Funk
and soul. SOS Band.
Those
tracks back then.
You know, where I came from, I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. Mm-hmm. The first time I remember back in 1977, I had to be maybe 10, and Parliament showed up.
Oh my God!
At Stanbaugh, Youngstown Auditorium.
Yeah.
And they had funk everywhere, and it was cartoon stuff. So as a kid, I was like, "That's cartoons. What's that? What is that? What is that?" They had all of these weird cartoon vibes with big afros, long nose, and all that on the album. And my uncle was playing that stuff upstairs, and he was up there trying to smoke some weed, and he was playing these albums, these covers. They had this thing on it. I was like, "What is this?" So then I got my interest point was with George Clinton in Parliament, man. Mm-hmm. So when did you hear about these? The grandfather of funk?
Because Rock, the singer, he was always interested in this music even before he went to the States.
Right.
But when he came back, and his younger brother, he went to the States that year, I started to hang out with Rock, and we started to listen. And he played all this kind of music to me. Even Go-Go introduced to me.
Go-Go.
Yeah, the early Go-Go.
Go-Go, y'all. Check that out.
Washington, D.C.
Go-Go. He said go-go. All right.
Yeah, the Stonefunkers were really influenced
by
this sound. Because we had that kind of percussion and that kind of beats.
So you came in the door doing Trouble Funk?
Yeah.
Go-Go.
Go-Go.
Wow. See, the thing is that Go-Go is not that music that crosses all of America.
No.
It's only in D.C.
Yeah, I know.
It's only in D.C., but people catch it. We get it in Cleveland.
Yeah.
We get it in, I guess, in different parts of New York or whatever, but it's strictly a sound that comes, if you don't know what go-go is, it's a sound that comes from Washington, D.C. You got to hear it. It's just percussions and drums. We're going to do that, as a matter of fact, with our band. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that. We're starting the Stockholm's Funk family. And this is going to be the drummer, man. Him and another drummer named Pablo.
Yeah.
Right? We started kicking that off. So you seem to be in the middle of a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I heard you got good music, man. You're producing. Let me see. You're producing. You're DJing. You're still playing drums.
Yeah.
You're creating music. So everything, your whole life is
and
still involved around music.
I'm actually studying astronomy.
Okay, right now I'm studying astronomy. Yeah. Okay, a little extra.
So I'm writing an essay there, and I'm actually thinking about writing a book.
Okay.
Yeah. Science fiction.
Science fiction. Yeah. We'd like to hear that biography. That's
my almost my biggest interest from the start. But it's always been music.
Music.
And dreaming about the stars and
right
stuff.
on.
Yeah.
Can't get off the couch unless you dream about the stars.
You know that.
We chopping it up with my man Cheese, y'all. Check this out. He said go-go music kicked him off in this thing. That's crazy because most Americans don't even know what that is.
No.
A lot of them don't.
They should check it out.
They should check it out.
They haven't.
Who was you listening to? Trouble Funk?
Of course, Trouble Funk, Chuck Brown and Soul Searchers, Rare Essence, EU, Freeze,
okay,
all of that, them kind of groups.
Okay.
It was a different sound to the general funk or soul scene because it was this live thing with all the percussion and drums.
Okay.
Trouble Funk started off as early as 82 with two drummers.
Right, that's how they started off.
Yeah.
See, folks don't know that. See, you did some research. Listen, let's play some of his stuff, man. It's actually sick. So while we're talking and being interviewed, we're going to play his music in the background.
Let me introduce it. This is a track I've just finished with another crazy musician called Chris Meyer.
Okay.
Who lives not far from Stockholm. And he wrote the horn section and all of that. And I did the beats and all of that. And I produced the stuff.
Okay, let's listen to that, Joe. See what you got going on.
My beats, of course.
Off the top, Joe. Wow. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. I slept on my man. Y'all might have slept on Cheese. My man got it. Listen.
Yeah. So the go-go, as I said, influenced the Stone Funk really in a big way.
Okay.
So it connected our energy from skateboard and all of that.
Okay.
And we took it into this go-go funk kind of party music scene.
Right.
So
when you formed a
yeah,
band.
we rehearsed really much.
Okay.
Because we self-learned.
Okay, everybody self-learned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to work really hard to get this sound. We rehearse like 6-7 days a week.
Right. If you want to get it on.
5-6 years.
If you want to get it on, you got to do that.
And then we had the sound, and we was actually voted best live band 2 years in a row. Grammys.
In Sweden.
Grammys Awards. Yeah.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that.
I think it was 89 and 90.
89 and 90, y'all won.
Or 88 or 89. I can't
Okay.
Yeah.
So who was the group members back then? Some of the group members we know.
Original co-member was Papa D.
Papa D? Yeah, okay.
And he started working with Robin Rass and made his stuff.
Okay.
So we brought in ADL.
ADL, the rapper ADL. Okay.
But it was the original setting was me, Emrock, and Torsten brothers.
Okay.
And Dave Uno.
Okay.
And Conan. Magnus Toninson.
Okay.
Bass.
Right. They had Moog and everything.
Yeah.
That went all the way out.
We had horse sections, everything.
Everything.
There were like 10 people at most.
Wow. Okay.
Was influenced by George Clinton, Parliament, all of that scene.
Right.
And we also went and saw George Clinton the first time, 89 in Berlin.
In Berlin.
And then after that, I've seen them 4 times maybe.
Wow.
Bootsy and stuff.
Yeah, Bootsy is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Listen, that was Cheese, man. That's what's called.
Show.
That's a go-go joint, right?
Yeah.
Let me play another one, man, for y'all. Let me play another one. What's this one here?
This is Earthman. This is my latest production.
Right on. We're chopping it up with my man Cheese from Gothenburg.
This is the instrumental of a song which is going to be released with Carolina Falkholt, which I work with.
Carolina?
Yeah.
What's her last name? Carolina?
Carolina Falkholt.
Okay.
She's an artist, graffiti artist here in Sweden.
Okay.
So I produce her.
From Stockholm or Gothenburg?
From Gothenburg.
Okay. Oh, snap. Yeah, I like that. Right on. Well, your stuff is funky. I'm gonna have to touch one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to touch one. I'm gonna definitely have to touch one. Listen, we actually, me and him, you know, we go way back, like Cadillacs, man. I met him when I was coming in the studio recording with one of his friends named Kala, and he heard me sing, and he was like, "Man, I heard your voice before," and I had just released a track, or the second track. The second track was called what's the name of that one?
What's the track? I can't remember.
I can't think of the name of it.
You did it up with some guy up in Dalarna.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the track. It'll come to me later. But he heard my voice and he said, "Ain't your name Derek?" And I said, "Yeah, this is me, Derek." So then after that, we started kicking it, and I was recording next door with the other guy, and I started recording with him. And so we got a couple of tracks that's in the oven right now, even as we speak.
Yeah.
Even as we speak, we got a couple in the oven. So just give us a little time.
Coming.
And I wanted to interview him because, I mean, he just disappeared from the scene, but he's still here. He's still got his life surrounded around music. So, you know, I want to hear more from him, all right? This is his group in the background. It's his life. It's your life.
Yeah.
Okay. This is nice.
This is really, yeah.
You got something here, boss. You got something here. Okay, I got a few more questions. What's your top 5 folk songs, man? If you had to go in the top 5, top dopest tracks that influence your groove and who you are, man.
I guess a track that, when it comes to funk, it's got to be More Bounce to the Ounce.
More Bounce to the Ounce.
Because it also introduced the electro and all of that.
That's 5.
And what comes? That's the first.
That's the first one. You're supposed to work your way back. But okay, we take that one. The first one. Who's next? What's next?
Then we go from number 5.
Okay. Let's go for number 5 then. You see, we're kicking it. We chopping it over, man. Cheese. Come on with it now.
Okay, One Nation Under the Groove.
One Nation. Come on, man. Listen, that was the joint. That was the floor filler.
Yeah.
One Nation Under the Groove. You know what I'm saying? One Nation. Okay.
And then I go for You Drop the Bomb on Me.
You dropped the bomb on me, Gap Band. Yeah.
I'm just going from
You
my
dropped
heart.
the bomb on me. I like that one. Yeah.
And
Come on.
then I gotta go with what's the name of it? Don Blackman.
Don Blackman.
Yeah.
From Cameo.
No. Almost nobody knows about this guy if you're not into funk. But he made an album in '82.
Right.
With the funkiest, one of the best drummers, Dennis Chambers.
Right.
Which
Okay.
I'm very influenced by.
I must have slept on that one.
That whole album is complete
Oh.
as far as funk and soul and stuff.
Totally complete.
Live musicians.
Okay. Live.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Okay. What's his name again?
Don Blackman.
Don Blackman.
Yeah.
Okay, so we put him in there. He's number 3. Give me 2 more.
2 more. There was more bounce. So I gotta give you one in between there.
Yeah. In between there.
It's so
Not just hating, she was so lady, but she did the fake with me.
It's gotta be Soul Power with James Brown.
Soul Power. You threw James Brown to the game. Ooh. People sleep on James Brown, but he's the one.
He's the founder of all of it.
He's the founder of all of that.
Actually, of the 4-beat almost, like the funky 4-beat. Not many groups did that. And all of pop music today is 4-beat.
Yeah.
There was more swing and jazz dudes on the third.
If I personally would say the Godfather is, I'd say that'd be James Brown. I mean,
yeah, he's the Godfather of funk.
I thought about maybe in the Stockholm Funk family we could add a little bit of some of his stuff in there because I think we need to pay a tribute to him. Maybe one night do a whole funky drummer thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay. But that's the funk. I mean, then if you want to ask me for soul tracks, it'd be a different list, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And I love them as much as
of course.
Tracks.
But your favorite is funk.
Yeah. You know, because SOS bands and bands like that.
Yeah. It was funky
Rita
though.
Franklin could be really funky, but with a touch of more soul.
More soul in it. Yeah.
And that combination is really more of what I do when I produce.
Right. Okay.
I don't do strictly funk or go-go. This track is one of the most strict go-go tracks I've ever done.
Okay, I like it.
But I like to do hybrid of new and old and bring it in.
Right.
I don't like to be like when I hear a track. Oh, what track is that? Like you heard it before.
Yeah. You
No,
chop it up.
I don't. It's like listening to Melody Festival. You constantly say like, what track is that? What track is that? Oh, what track did they take this from? All the time, you know.
Yeah, you can see it sound.
And sometimes people into funk and stuff. Or I respect it, but it gets too much
It's too
predictable.
much. Yeah. I call it.
So it's already been done.
Right.
So I try to add an extra spice to it.
Right.
Modern or club, because I like house music, drum and bass, and all of that kind of music.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah.
As a DJ.
Right.
And I got stuck with that 88 in London when they played Acid House.
Right.
Kind of sound.
All that vibe.
On the pirate radio, I was like, oh my god, what is this? And after that, I was on to that too. So I like to mix all of this music.
Okay.
And many producers these days, of course, do that.
Yeah.
Even into pop music.
Right, of course.
You know?
There's a variety of
Yeah. So
inspiration.
These days, it's all genres go. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So you make a little bit of everything. Hip hop.
I like pop music. I like all kinds of music. You know, it's like.
Right. Okay.
I don't want to be caught in a specific genre.
You say you started off with Herbie Hancock, and then you fell into Trouble Funk.
Yeah.
Man, that's a big leap, but that's dope.
Yeah, but then I was like when I started skateboarding. Also, all of them disco hits with Chic and Freak Out and all of that was on the radio. Yeah, and this is really funky. It's one of my favorite groups. I didn't mention them, Chic.
Yeah.
Which people call disco, but it wouldn't be that disco without that funk bone. The bass and the drums.
There you go. Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Many people don't know that this first rap song, Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is actually Bernard Edwards, the bass playing Chic.
Yeah.
Good Times.
Yeah.
Good Times.
It's similar.
It's the same bass. Yeah. So they took it already back then. They did this, the rappers.
Yeah. Not sampling.
They didn't know that.
Right. Okay.
They were using that bass.
Okay. For me, I just thought that, all this music came together. I didn't know there was different groups. I just didn't know. When I heard it, I was like, wow, that's funky. And then I started listening more to the Funkadelics. And I started listening. There's a story behind these guys. It's like it's a story behind the Stone Funkers. So it's like, for me, I want to hear more about where are you guys at now? What's going on with you guys now? What's happening with the Stone Funkers now?
Actually, we haven't played for 10 years, and but we had gigs coming, and then Corona struck.
Yeah.
So we had a couple of gigs.
Okay, y'all still in the mix?
Yeah. Some we had Liseberg for example.
Okay.
So
okay.
Now, actually been in contact with some booking agents and stuff concerning the future, and we're gonna start rehearsing with 2 concepts for the band. One big for festivals, with the whole big band, and then a smaller concept for like smaller venues and stuff.
Smaller constellations is always good. Yeah. I think about doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's very smart.
That's on the table, and then I work with Carolina Falkholt and stuff. And
when can we see you DJing next, man? I know you're DJing.
I don't have any gigs. All of bookings just went down.
Yeah.
When Corona.
It's been a tough thing.
It's the worst kind of job.
Right.
Musician, DJ, the event business,
everything.
All of that's like totally dead.
It must have hit you hard.
So it was hard. It was hard, especially when we was feeling we was gonna do a comeback.
Right.
But it's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Magic is magic. You know what I mean?
Now things is getting better. Things is getting you can do all of this stuff again.
But I hear that your music increased. You start recording.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time, of course, during Corona, producing music, and I feel myself.
Right, you're climbing.
I climbed a step.
So maybe this was
because I had to do something.
Right.
And it was really hard, anxiety with getting all the jobs cancelled and stuff.
Yeah, right.
I went into the music
because
that's what makes me feel the best, to be in the moment, creating.
Right.
It's like you have to.
It's
like strange if you don't.
Yeah. Me too. I feel the same thing, man. I just love music. I think that's the whole thing. Me and him are connecting on a new project. It's called Stockholm's Funk Family.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They don't have funk up here in Stockholm. I mean, I'm sure they have some funky bands, but we're going to try to jump it off at this new club called Club Funk. We talked about, me and you did that actually several years back.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, that was 15 years or something.
That was 15 years ago. We had 2 drummers then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had 2. So we had a 2-drummer concept. And percussion, and we're gonna do some of that trouble funk stuff. We're gonna get a little nasty with it. See, for me, it ain't about age. It's about staying alive. For me, music makes me breathe, makes me feel good. We've come full circle. You know what I mean? We've worked together for a little while,
and it's also spreading the vibe, the funk part, because the younger generation, they like it.
Yeah. But they can use them a little bit more of it.
Yeah, but it's the more the better.
Yeah.
I
don't think there's music that can compare to James Brown, Funkadelics. What I like about Funkadelics and James Brown is a big difference. But what I like about it is that they've both stayed melodic.
Mm-hmm.
It was always melodic. And I think Funkadelics is even more melodic. You got church folks singing funk.
Yeah.
It's like a mixture and blend of rock. It's such a mixture.
They used lyrics to come swing down, sweet chariot, all of that from the gospel.
Yeah, swing down, sweet chariot.
Yeah.
So we can buy a little gospel, a little bit of funk, a little bit of... rock, a little bit of Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah,
and a little bit of
yeah.
man. Listen, so
Bring it all in there.
that's good music. They don't make music like that. They used to make them anymore. They just don't do like that anymore.
It's very into genres.
Not only that, but people are lazy now. So they put together 3 or 4 songs that's easy to play and do the blues thing. People want to hear substance. So what we're going to do at Club Funk is good. Y'all got to come down, and as soon as we get started again, y'all got to come on down to Temple Bar, man. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be sick. So we're going to have a 2-drummer setup. We got 3 horns. I got a couple of singers. I got rappers. Funk family. Stockholm Funk. It's going to be sick. So for me, I think all of us at a certain age, we took break in the music, but now all of us is getting back into it. And that's what's powerful.
The circle is...
Yeah.
See?
It's complete. It's full circle. I mean, for me, I think that they've been sampling James Brown and all of these different artists, even some of the hip hop rappers, to now. They're still doing it, which proves to me that this is some of the best music.
Yeah.
So for me, funk is the 3 between the 3 and 4 beats that you don't feel and you don't count. It's just there, and you. It's just something about that.
It's like it's not.
I don't know.
It's not so.
How would you describe funk music?
Everybody knows about funk.
But how would you describe
but
funk music?
They don't really know that there was a big scene with funk bands.
Yeah.
Like just as rock bands, mainly black musicians.
Right.
Occasionally some white dude in there. But it was coming from the black music scene as a rock thing.
Okay.
With band members.
Yeah.
Barcase and all of them back in the 70s.
Barcase,
y'all. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So then it just died in 84.
Yeah.
And Prince took over the scene.
Yeah, it was
and
something.
the sampling
the
machine
music
came
changed.
around.
Yeah.
So they started the rappers started sampling these old tracks. And hip hop songs out of it.
Right.
Whereas the rock scene always been there with rock bands like that.
But I would say funk influenced every genre. Would you say that?
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
It has to be in most pop songs.
Yeah.
4 beats or whatever.
Yeah.
It has to be. The funky element is there all along.
Right.
More than rock, in a sense.
Why would you change?
And rock often is the same as funk.
Yeah.
It's just that it's louder and more hi-hat.
Different vibe.
So, but you can have the same patterns drum-wise and stuff.
Right. Remember Cosmic Slop? You know the guitar. So when I heard that, I'm like, wow, he's throwing everything together like a whole sauce. He just throwing whatever within it. But when he do it, and the way he do it, so when we do this kind of tribute to this funk music, because I admire this guy so much, George Clinton, I want it to sound right. I want it to sound right because it's very important that we make it sound right. Otherwise, I don't want to do it.
Wow.
So I'm hoping y'all anxious to hear it also. So just wait. We're gonna do something live, and we put something together nice for you. All right. Back to my man Cheese. We're gonna wrap it up. One more question, okay? Do you promise the funk?
Of course.
The whole funk.
The whole funk.
Nothing but the bomb.
Nothing but the bomb.
So funk you.
So funk you.
Do you promise the funk?
I promise the funk. The whole funk and nothing but the funk. So help me God.
So help me. You know what I'm saying? Do you promise the funk, the whole funk, nothing but the funk? Listen, it's been off the hook, man. We chopped it up. We just gonna let y'all in, like be a little a fly on the wall and get a little taste of what we do, man. We just kicking it, man. We drink a little bit of wine and just letting the sun shine and doing our thing.
It's summer. The summer vibe. I'm totally a summer guy. At least
it's a beautiful
as
time.
you get older, you want to have sunshine and warmth.
Yeah, man. Yeah. One thing the audience wants to know, they told me I hear somebody over there begging me to ask. Somebody's asking me and begging me, how do women look over in Gothenburg? Can barely breathe. You say you can barely breathe. It's off the hook.
Summertime.
It's
Sweden.
Yeah. You can talk too much.
I guess you get a bit home blind.
You can hurt yourself.
Spending a lot of time here.
I went over to Gothenburg. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've never seen nothing like that. They've got some pretty girls in Stockholm. Don't get me wrong, but I've never seen nothing like that, man. Look like they came to share.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Anyway, listen, we out of here. Listen, my name is Derek Conyer, and this is called the Red Cheddar Experience. The Red Chair Experience. The Red Chair Experience. Every month we're gonna have a different artist and a different vibe. Okay. So tonight is my man Cheese. All right, Cheese, Christian Ekerfors. With love. All right.
Check me out on Facebook.
Check him out on Facebook
and on Instagram.
All the mediums.
I've been a little bit shy out there lately, but I'll
put some stuff out there, man.
I'll do it better.
Put some stuff out there. Try to put some stuff out there.
I've been into the music. I want to just. It takes. Sometimes it feels like it takes too much time out of producing music.
Yeah.
You know. So
you gotta be a jack of all trades nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do this. Gotta do that. Producer. You gotta be blah blah blah. Jack of all trades. Listen, this is Cheese, man. Say hi to Cheese, all right? Go look for him on every medium, all right? Love. Peace. We out.
The ego is the worst confidence trickster we could ever think, we could ever imagine. Because you don't see it. 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 Is that the ego? Is that the ego? The problem is that the ego hides in the last place you'd ever look within itself. It disguises its thoughts as yours. You think it's you. People have no clue that they're in prison. They don't know that there is an ego. They don't know the distinction. Is that the ego? Is that the ego? The problem is that the ego hides in the last place that you'd ever look within itself. People's need to protect their own egos knows no bounds. They will lie, cheat, steal, kill, do whatever it takes to maintain what we call ego boundaries. Your greatest enemy is your own inner perception, is your own ignorance, is your own ego, is your own ego, is your own ego. Is that the ego? Is that the ego? The problem is that the ego hides in the last place you'd ever look within itself.